Hey everyone, it is the dude. Yeah, we're gonna try to get through these golden legendaries without Blizzard kicking us out this time. So hopefully we'll get through the rest of these golden legendary cards. I'm having way too much fun here, to be honest with you. Plus I want to play a match. So let's get through. Again, I said I have a ton of demon cards, and I just love to play warlocks. I can't say enough about Skull of Minari. I think it's a fun card. Yeah, you don't get to play a minion when you play it turn 5, but turn 6, if you got, it kind of gives you, it gives you what you didn't get on turn 5, usually on turn 6. So I think it's worthy, and that's why I crafted that bad boy. Glinda Crowskin. Minions in your hand have Echo. Nah, not feeling it. Not feeling it there, Glinda. Got you in a pack. Beyond that, yeah, I'm not really feeling it. Let's see what we got there on the next page. Oh, it's going to get better. Lord Godfrey, can you say Super Defile? Can you do that? Super Defile? I mean, come on. Deal 2 damage to all other minions. If any die, repeat the battle cry. Oh, I love playing this card when I set it up right. It's just like nobody expects you to have it. And so they'll expect you to have Defile, but they don't expect you to have Lord Godfrey. So usually you can make this card just like, oh, and when you play it and the whole board goes ballistic and dies, I know the opponent's like, what the hell just happened to my board? Lord Godfrey ate it up. He shot you right down. It's good. It's good. The graphics aren't bad either, Alex. You did a good job here, buddy. But here's one of my favorite demon cards of all time. Cruel the Unshackled, right? Not only is it a sick-looking card, James Ryman, you did really good here, buddy. I'm digging it. But the fact that your deck has no duplicates, again, what did we say about a theme? Reno. Yeah. Why not play a Reno demon deck with Cruel, the Unshackled, Reno, a million demons? They don't. I mean, it's so good. I can't even. It's probably my best deck. If I were to say what deck is my best deck right now, it's probably this one. I don't lose often. I'm not. I guess I'm patting myself on the back a little, but I don't lose a whole lot with this deck. The only time I lose is to a rush deck where I just can't seem to get the right cards in the right time. But beyond that, I usually don't lose with it. It's pretty fun. Now, Lord Jaraxxus is hilarious. I've had Lord Jaraxxus for forever. Again, Alex, well done on your demons. I'm sure Alex must be their demon go-to draw guy because he draws good demons. What can I say? Dude, you're the Alex. You're the man. I like it. Now, I play Lord Jaraxxus, believe it or not as Lord Jaraxxus, but I like to play him in hopes, like I'll play that turn 4 card that pulls a demon when he dies, and I'm hoping that Lord Jaraxxus get pulled from that card. Because what I love the most about this is that health, 15 health. So when this thing comes out, like turn 5, turn 6, it's got 15 health. You can just sit here and just pop, 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 pop. You know, it takes forever to kill. I love it. And then probably my favorite, well, another one of my favorite demons is Mal'Ganis. Again, oh, this is Wayne Reynolds did this one. Buddy, sick card. Digging it all day long. Your other demons have 2/2, and your hero is immune, which means what? You're going to be pushing the button and grabbing cards for free. Not really free, still costs you mana, but it's not going to damage your face. So I'm a big fan of that. And you know if you're playing all these demons, who else are you going to have? None other than Blood Reaver Gul'dan. He is the man. I mean, come on. Hero power, life steal, deal 3 damage. Woo! Sickness. But the sickest part of all is that you're going to summon all your friendly demons that died this game. I can't say enough. I really can't. I mean, that deck is so good. Man, I love that deck. It's just good. And I love the fact that Warlock lets you draw cards as the hero power. I mean, I'm like hitting the button every turn for like the first 4 turns. Every button. Button, 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 button. And then I'm like, board clear, button. No, usually then I stop pushing the button. Let's see what we have for the warrior, shall we? We have the Fire Plume's Heart, of course, because we love to play taunts and we love to play quests. So it's fun. And if you're going to do all that, then you might as well shimmy sham, make it golden. And usually when you bust this card out turn 1, people are like, oh shit. This guy's got Golden Fire Plume Quest. This is not going to be good. Plus, you know, it's just going to come with a million taunts. And I do have this deck all golden. So it is a ton of fun to play. I used to play this card a lot right here. Hobart Grapple Hammer. It's a great looking card. Age 8, Nazaro. You did well here. The graphics are pretty damn sick. I'm digging the hammer there, even though it's a wrench. But I guess you could use it as a hammer, a plumber's wrench. But beyond that, give all weapons in your hand and deck 1 attack. It's good. It's good. You could play it in like a pirate warrior kind of deck. It's a little slow for that, but it's doable. That's where I used to play it. Darius Crowley. Mr. Crowley. Sorry, that's my Ozzy Osbourne impression there. Rush. After this attack and kills a minion, gain 2/2. Nah, I'm not digging it. Hey, you buddy, you're cool. You're not, graphics aren't bad. Just I don't play you much. I had to do it. I did. I crafted this one like 2 months ago or a month and a half ago. I just had to do it. I've been wanting this card golden. Number 1, Raymond Swanland. You did a sick job on the graphics, and I just love that the mine that gets shuffled into his deck is golden. So when it comes out, it's like golden 10 damage to the face. I just find that funny. I'm one of the people that find I'm such a geek on Hearthstone. It's not even funny. These little things make me laugh. So I don't know. That's why I like it. Malkorak, Battle Cry, equip a random weapon. No, I'm not digging you, dude. Because usually I get the shaft on the random weapon. Every blue moon I'll get a good one. But not enough to play you. I'm sorry. We tried. Okay, this card's funny. All right, this one's funny. For all you warriors that love to play like monster armor, you big monster armor freaks, you got to put this in your deck. Like, you got to. It's kind of hard to pull turn 8, but if you save up your stuff right and you play good, you could totally do it. And when you do, it's hilarious. At the end of your turn, up comes a big old fat minion. Up to 10. See, at the end of your turn, summon a random minion with cost equal to your armor. So if you got 10 armor, here comes another big fat minion. It's good. And the fact that it's got 8 health is great. It's just the 4 damage. But you're not doing it for the damage. You're doing it totally for the shenanigans here in the middle. Right? And the card's dope looking. Mike as Zavito. Dude. I love the candle on the head. No take candle. I like it. Big fan. Had to put that in there. Gromosh Hellscream is good. You know, you do the whirlwind, and then you boop. You're going to bop them upside the face for 10. It's a great closer. It is. I just like it. 10 damage. I mean, who doesn't like 10 damage at the end of the game? That's a lot of damage. I mean, you need the whirlwind to do it, but that's only one card. Just saying. Rotface I thought would be good for the same reason. After this minion takes damage, so I thought, oh, we'll do some whirlwind, summon some random legendaries. We could also do the one that, what's the one that's like a little frisbee here that tosses around the room, you know, and does 1 damage until it kills a minion. That's a good card to play with Rotface. But I think that's a 3 card, so you can't play it same turn. But the card turned out to not be so good. The graphics are insane. I mean, look at this thing. This thing's like a blobby monster, stitches from hell. It's good. I could stare at this one too for a minute. The graphics are pretty damn good. So we'll give it up to Anton Zimoskov. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. And then Varian. Oh my god, I used to have so much fun with this guy. Draw 3 cards, put any minions you drew directly into the battlefield. I mean, if you get there, usually it's a game changer. Like it's a serious win condition is what I'm saying. The card's dope looking too. I really like it. Varian, you're looking good, buddy. Wee Wang. It's not bad. Hopefully that's not a funny name. It might be a funny name. And if it's not a funny name, it's kind of funny to me. I'm sorry. Hopefully no one takes offense to that. But that Wee Wang, really? I'm sorry. I had to laugh. I'm sorry. It's just funny. Okay? It's okay to be funny, people. You don't have to be politically correct every moment of your life. And I'm sure that's got to be a made-up name. Anyway. Patches the Pirate is in the house. Thanks for nerfing Patches, people. Like, now, Patches is totally dead. Like, I get a nerf. Don't get me wrong. I get the reason for nerfs. But, like, if the nerf makes the card that you can't even play it, it's like, why'd you even make it in the beginning? It's obvious you guys screwed up. But whatever. Whatever. It's a great looking card, too. James Ryman, you did well. Patches the Pirate. It's still fun to play. I mean, you got to put him in your pirate deck. Shifter Xeris is a really good card. Each turn this is in your hand, transform it into a random legendary, not legendary, excuse me, just a random minion. I like it because usually it gives me just what I need, just when I need it. Like if you play this card enough, you'll realize that he'll give you some crap for a turn or two, but then all of a sudden, like right when you need something and your hand doesn't have it, he usually will give you what you need. Not always, but I find that he's valuable when I play him. It's a good looking card too. Nice job, Daria. What else do we have here? Sir Finley Murgleton. Back to the Murlocker. It's not bad. Ooh, Matt Dixon. This guy must create a ton of cards for Hearthstone. I've said that name a few times so far. It's a great looking card. You're a very good artist. I play him every now and again. You could put him into your Murloc deck. Yeah, it's not bad. Blood Mage Thelnos, spell damage 1. No, that's not why we play him. We play him for the card draw. Card draw. But we don't play him much anymore. Nat Pagel, buddy. I got you early on, like when I was a serious Newburger back when I started in 2013. 2013, wow, it's been almost 6 years. Been playing this game a long time. At the start of your turn, you have a 50% chance to draw an extra card. It's just poopy. The 4 health, just he survives only for a minute, and the fact that it's only 50% chance, not a big fan. Nat the Darkfisher I got in a pack. I thought he'd be good actually, but no. Anytime you're going to give your opponent a chance to draw a card, and if your opponent's a halfway decent player, he knows to leave Nat the Darkfisher on the board in hopes that he just gets more and more free cards. So you don't want to play that card. Now this card you do want to play, and a ton of people do play this card, so if you're going to play it, you might as well step to the plate and play it. Golden Prince Keleseth. You're in a few of my decks. Usually my all golden legendary decks that I try to pull off. They don't always work so well because there's no spells in it. There's no other minions in it. It's just pure legendaries from 1 to 10. And usually you'll get beat. But every now and again you can pull it out. It's fun to play just to try and see if you can make it work. A deck with all legendaries. I think it's funny. Auction Master Beardo. Again, talk about all legendary decks. You're going to need some small legends to do it. And this is one that I use. After you cast a spell, refresh your hero power. So I'm not going to get the benefit of these things. But he's a 3. And I'm going to need some 3s and 4s if I'm going to try to play an all legendary deck. Bronzebeard, your battle cries trigger twice. Look at the little minecart in the background. Again, the graphics on this one are sick and off the chart. Sam Nielsen, you did very well. And I love battle cries, so me and Braun, we hang out a ton. Like, a ton, this guy and I. I build a ton of decks with him in it. Fijola Lightbane. Whenever you target a minion with a spell, gain Divine Shield. I'm not playing it. It's not me. It's not my thing. I'm playing it in the all legendary deck, but that's just about it. Morose is a horrible card. Yeah. I mean, it's horrible. Sure, it's got stealth, but anything that does damage across the board, you're going to die. So, I'm not feeling you, dude, with your 1 health. They could have given a little bit more health. Maybe it would have been a little bit better. Prince Taldaram. Nah, if your deck has no 3-cost cards, transform into a 3/3 copy of a minion. Nah, I'm not digging it. You're not working for me, buddy. You're there, and I like it. Don't get me wrong. Thanks for playing. Okay, so Zola is basically for Reno. Because if you're going to be greedy, like, how much better is it to be greedy with 2 Renos? I mean, when you double Reno, when you have 2 Renos, you go through 1, and then you're like, boop, I'm going to copy Reno, and boop, I got another 30 health down the road. It just annoys your opponent. He's like, puts him on tilt usually. He's like, come on, dude, you're going to play forever. And I do. So it's fun. Arphis. This is a funny story. I crafted this card non-golden, not knowing how good it was. And then I played it, and someone was like, dude, you crafted that non-golden? Why didn't you craft that golden? And then I was like, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. The card's hella good. The stat lines are horrific. But usually that Death Knight card is just, especially the 6. I think it's Army of the Dead. It's like GG. You get that card, it's GG. Barnsey. Who doesn't play Barnsey? And it's a killer looking card. Garrett Hanna. You did well. Barnes is sick. I mean, there's just nothing to say about it except it's great. Summon a 1/1 copy of a random minion in your deck, so it's perfect for that Priesty deck that I play. Looking to pull out Lich King, Ragnaros, Yasarge Rage Unbound is an awesome card to get pulled from Barnes. I mean, it's a very good card. I like it a lot. Elise Starseeker, shuffle the map to the Golden Monkey into your deck. I'm not buying it. I mean, it's okay, but I already have enough legendaries. I don't need a bunch more. The thing I really do like though about Elise, besides how good looking the card is, nice job Luke Mancini, is that it's got 5 health. But watch the little monkey come out of this little glass right here. Oh, isn't that sick? So juicy. And her glasses, I dig it. Big fan. I'm such a geek on these cards. It's hilarious. Genzo the Shark, whenever this attacks, both players draw until they have 3 cards. It can't actually work not in your favor sometimes, especially if your opponent sees what's going on. The card's a great looking card. Garrett Hanna, he did well. But yeah, don't play it too much. I don't think we're going to get through this before I get kicked out of this again, but we're going to try. Gormok the Impaler. He's basically just a 4. You know, I needed a 4. I got a 4. Every now and again you get to do his little battle cry, but it's not too often. What's this one do? Stealth. After your opponent plays a minion, become a copy of it. I don't, that doesn't look good to me. That doesn't look good to me. I guess you would sit there and wait and wait and wait until your opponent played a good one, and then you're going to use it, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not feeling it. Now, Kazakus I feel all day long. Kazakus is in my deck. Again, back to Rito. Yeah. If your deck has no duplicates, create a custom spell, and Lord knows these custom spells are extremely good, people. Extremely good. Like, I can't tell you enough. They're great. Even the 1. I so often just want... I hardly ever do the 10. I mean, hardly ever. I usually do the 1 or the 5, and the 1 is really good. Like, the 1 is really good. You usually get what you need. I'm just saying, try it. Give it a whirl. Take it a spin. Old Murkai. Yeah, when you're playing the Murloc quest, you got to have Old Murkai. They used to... I crafted this one. They used to not let you craft Old Murkai unless you had every Murloc golden. I was like, well, then I'm never going to get golden. I'm never going to have a golden Murkai, ever. And then one day I just like woke up and they took that away to where you could craft it. And I was like, oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. And it's a good looking card. Look at the sun come up. Murlocs are so funny. They're just a funny thing to play. They are. This card's fun. I played in my Shudderwonk deck. Starts dormant, battle cry, shuffle 3 candles into the enemy deck, and when drawn, this awakens. Very good to play in a deck that takes the opponent to fatigue levels. Just saying. The Vorax, don't play it. I don't. Summon a 1/1 plant? No. Come on, really? I'm not digging it. Got that one in a pack though. So he's there. Oh, why this? Hey, he's not legendary. Get out of here, buddy. You don't belong in the group. Sorry. We got sidetracked there for a minute. Whizbang the Wonderful. I just got to say this. This is totally Blizzard's finally give back for you free-to-play players. I know you see all this gold stuff. You probably want it, but you can never have it. But darn it, save up. Again, Matt Dixon's the graphics guy on this. Dude, you rock. I don't even know. You rock, dude. The card looks great. And the best part about it is that when new cards come out, Whizbang gets shuffled with new cards and new decks. So, I mean, they're usually pretty damn good decks. And so, I think it's great. If you can just craft him golden, 3,200 dust is a lot. I know. But then all your decks will be golden. You'll even get the golden coin to play. Like, who gets that for free? You do when you play Whizbang. Captain Greenskin, because I'm a pirate freak and I used to play the hell out of Pirate Warrior. Not a ton, but I played a lot. It's good. It's good. It's usually too big to play in Pirate Warrior, but I think I made a newer version that actually worked pretty good. This card's pretty sick as well. Elise the Trailblazer. It's a good looking card. And you shuffle a sealed Ungoro pack into your deck, and those Ungoro packs are ridiculously good cards. So it's a fun card to play. You wouldn't put it in your everyday deck, but if you're doing something fun, it's worthy. Now, we do have the Fuegan and the Stalag show in order to get the Golden Thaddeus. And we do play that with our Priest deck. because we're greedy. It's good. I like it. It's good. It's shenanigans, and I'm a big fan of those kind of things. Harrison Jones is my weapon removal. I don't use the little 3 card. I use my 5 here. Plus, I'm gonna get to draw cards too. The only negative about using this versus the 3 is that it costs 5. But still, I think if you got it, you got to do it. Hemet, Hemet, Hemet is in the house. I don't know why people play Hemet. I really don't know. I know there is a deck called Hemet. I don't play it, but he's there. He's there. He's in the mix if I need him. Leroy Jenkins. Finisher, finisher, finisher. I've had this card forever. Everybody knows this card. It's hilarious golden. It looks sick. Yeah. Gabe from Penny Arcade. I love it. He puts Gabe from Penny Arcade down. Gabe, you're funny. That's hilarious. Lothib the Mushroom Boy. Look who made this one. It's Samwise from Lord of the Rings. I love it. Total Mushroom Man. Lothib is a sick card, and love to play this against priests and other things to where they can't play that spell that they wanted. Nexus Champion Sarad is a very hard card to play. It's not, its value isn't there for me because you have to play him turn 7. You'd be stupid to play him before that, and I'm just not digging it. I've tried to make it work, but I'm just not digging it. So he doesn't play too often anymore. Prince Malkazar, why wouldn't you put this in your deck? Start of the game, add 5 extra legendary minions to your hand, and now you have a 35 legendary deck. I'm just saying, it's fun. I like that card a lot. Here's Stalag, the other half of the Fuegan Stalag show. Pretty good stuff. Not bad, not bad. Can't show you the Golden Thaddeus, though, but that's all right. Golden Ziliax is a pretty good card. I don't think it's what everyone's... what high standards everybody thinks this card is, how good it is. I think it's a good card. I don't think it's an exceptionally great card, but I think it's a pretty good card. And the graphics are pretty good. Oh, Aya Blackpaw, I miss you, my Jade. I miss you, my Jade Idol deck. He's so nerfed. The Jade Idol is dead. But I know it was annoying to play against. I get it. I do. But that's where she was for. I had to have her. And she's a great looking card. Carney Bloodhoof has been with me forever. And I do like that when I get my Bane Bloodhoof, he's golden as well. So that's kind of fun. Emperor Thorasan. One of my favorite cards. I mean, it's insta removal. You have to remove this card as your opponent plays you. So it takes damage away from the face almost always. And if he lets it sit for 2 turns, it's ridiculous. And if you get lucky enough to let him sit there for longer, it's so GG, it's not even funny. So that's a great one. Not many have Gelbin Mechatork. I can't remember how I got him golden. It says quest rewards cannot be disenchanted or crafted. I so badly wish that his invention was awesome, but unfortunately the inventions are horrible and usually give your opponent the edge. So we do not play this card often. But he is there, and I think it's cool. Yes, this card gets played a ton. Again, Greymane. Why? Because if your deck has only even cost cards, your starting hero power costs 1. So a ton of people play this card. I do as well, and I'm digging it. Hogger. Hogger's in the mix. At the end of your turn, summon a 2/2 Nola Taunt. Big fan of that. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Illidan Stormrage doesn't get played much anymore. It used to be powerful when I had started the game, but now it's kind of meh. He's a demon. I could put him in my demon deck, but I don't. He's just not working for me. This card, everybody used to play this a long time back, especially with Raza the Chain, but that got nerfed. But it's still a decent card. It's just that stat line over here is really bad, but it could still be played. It still works. Mogre the Ogre is just like a total meme card. All minions have a 50% chance to attack the wrong enemy. It is funny, but unfortunately, usually it's my cards that go the wrong direction. And so I do not play Mogre the Ogre that often. Yeah, the card that I pretty much play as much as I can. Reno Jackson. He's that good. Everybody knows he's good. Everybody does. And if you don't, then you're living in standard world. Reno's the man. He's that good. And it's a great looking card. Nice job, Tyson Murphy. Hats off to you. Probably the best looking card in my opinion. In the game by Glenn Rain is Sylvanas. I mean, that card is so sick looking. I can't get enough. I mean, that Chameleos card was pretty sick, but this Sylvanas takes the cake to me. Plus, it's a hot little demon or whatever this thing is. Sylvanas, you rock. So I like it. Big fan. Big fan. Big fan. The Beast never gets played. I'm not a big fan of giving my opponent a 3/3 Finkel Einhorn. But, I mean, the fact that it has 9 damage for a 6 mana, it's pretty good. And I probably should play it more often. But I don't. Black Knight, very situational. A lot of people play taunts, though, nowadays. So it could be thrown back into a deck. But I usually don't play it anymore. Skeleton King, no, don't play it. Reveal a minion in each deck if yours costs more. Return this to your hand. Well, that's great. But it's a 6 mana card with only 4 health. So, yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Wrathion, taunt, battlecry, draw cards until you draw one that isn't a dragon. So I guess you could play this in a dragon deck, right? I don't play many dragon decks, although I asked a cat the other day what are good dragon decks, so I might play one. There's a couple cards that interest me from the new expansion. Well, it's not so new anymore. The latest expansion, I should say. Azalina Soul Thief, replace your hand with a copy of your opponent's. I'm not digging it. I'm not digging it. So, you know, it's not my style. It's not my speed. Nate, I think you got the wrong guy, buddy. But I'm here for you, Nate, if you need me. Nate and I go way back. Been friends with that cat forever. Countess Ashmore, battlecry, draw a rush, lifesteal, and death rattle card from your deck. It's good, but you got to play all these kind of cards in order to make it that good. So I don't play it too often. Dawn Hand Cho, buddy. Battlecry, give a random minion in your hand 5/5. It's a good little card. It's not bad, and the graphics are insanely great. Nice job again, Tyson Murphy. You're one of my favorite artists over there. What else do we have? Dr. Boom and the Boomer Bots. Alex Garner. Ooh, buddy, did you do a nice job on this one. Man, that's a great looking card. And the Boom Bots that come out, the Boomer Bots, they look just as sick as this guy. Yeah, it's pretty impressive when it's on the board, I must say. Hogger Doom of Elwyn does not get played. It just doesn't. Summon a 2/2 null with taunt when it takes damage. It's okay. It's okay. It's not great. Rend is extremely situational, so I refuse to play him anymore. If you're holding a dragon, destroy a legendary minion. Yeah, not feeling it. Not feeling it. Not anymore. This card's hilarious, though, to play against a rogue. Oh, geez, if you get to play this against a rogue, it just flocks them up. They don't know what to do. They're like, oh, what do I do? What? Wait, what? What's that card do? Oh, man, what do I do? I love playing this against a rogue. It's just hilarious. And the card is sick. Great job, Mike Sass. Very nice. For all you Katooners out there, Katoon. I can say it right, but I like to say Katoon. Yeah, if you have Cthulhu, has at least 10 attack, summon another one. Why not? Couple taunts. It's good stuff. I like it. Go Cthulhuers out there. Crow Magus, whenever you draw a card, put another copy into your hand. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Every now and again, I'll play him. Uh-oh, it's the Undertaker. It's the Undertaker. You know it's good, people. Gain the Death Rattle effects of 3 friendly minions that died this game. Yeah, Death Rattle Hunter. And the card's good looking. Clint, you did well. I like it. Big fan of that one. Foe Reaper 4000 is a good card, mainly because of the 9 health and the fact that it damages the minions next to whomever it attacks. Usually if your opponent is good, he'll see this coming and he knows, but if you're playing a meh player, you can usually just clean up on aisle 1. Gruul, if he goes unchecked, he becomes insanely big. Oh, man, they're going to do it to me again. All right, I'm going to follow up with the last video. I'm almost to the end. Good luck out there. We'll see you next time.